Hola, ¿cómo está? It's been a day. It's been a weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Day 8 of the I Owe Me Challenge. Hello there. Let me tap in on Instagram. Not Instagram, on YouTube. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. All right. How you doing out there in Instagram? We're not on TikTok. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube land. Hello. Today is Sunday, January. Oh, Jesus. So June 29th. Yep, it's June 29th. Keeping up with days and dates is, I just know when I have to be somewhere. Talk to me. How was your weekend? How have you been doing? Want to give a big shout out to everybody who is hurting. Send you a big, sending you a big, 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 tight hug. Let you know you are not alone. You are loved. Your feelings matter. And just don't give up no matter what you do. Do not give up. If you are grieving a loss, give yourself grace and allow yourself to feel all the spectrum of feelings. Go through those processes, go through those steps of grief. And it's okay to not be okay at times. So you're going to make it through as long as you don't give up. All right? There's so many people hurting. I can't even keep up, and I'm not able to be there for everybody. Just know that you will make it. You'll be just fine. No, life will not be the same as before your loved one transition, but you will be fine. Find a way to honor their life, honor their memory, do things that you used to like doing with them, share stories about them with other people who knew them, or even people who did not know them. Help people to understand why they meant so much to you. A lot of people hurting. Big, big, big shout out to my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. She lost her TT suddenly and unexpectedly yesterday. So Smith family out there in Las Vegas, I love you. My heart is with you. I'll be back. But I'm away for now. So today, I didn't come on yesterday. I have to get a grip on this schedule, and I'm behind schedule today. On the weekends, in case you don't know, I am a real estate agent, broker actually. On weekends, I'm just super busy, and traffic is what traffic is here. It's been raining like crazy, so it makes the traffic even worse. So I'm just out here in the streets trying to sell some real estate. I'm not making it back to the house by 7 o'clock when it's still light outside. So I got to figure that part out. I'm not just blowing off days of the challenge. I really am um, committed to this thing. It feels good to commit to something and to follow through. Haven't always had the best follow through, and it's still a work in progress. My goodness. I'm a starter. I'm not always a stick with her. Now you know my flaw. Not just my flaw, my shortcoming. I have definitely, we all have flaws, multiple flaws, but people ask me all the time what I don't do well. That's it. My follow through sucks. Mm, I'm working on the power of that thing right there. Um, we have to learn how to speak better to ourselves and about ourselves. I need to work on my follow through, being consistent and following through, following up. I've lost business because I didn't follow up. Then I look back and then there's a sign in people's yard. They listed their house with someone else. That's on me. It's not even on them. And that is one of our topics tonight is behavior change. What do you do when you have every excuse in the book to not do the thing? Whatever the thing is, what are you going to do when nobody's looking? When nobody's there to say, you know, you need to finish that project. You know, you said you were going to work out at 4 a.m. every day. You know, you said you were going to start writing that book. What are you going to do? The only way to elevate when you are not where you want to be, you have somewhere, even if you are doing very well, but you want to take it up another level or more, you have to do something different. If you want more, you have to be more, not just do more. You have to become the thing that you want, the thing that you desire. You have to become that person who is able to attain the goal that you set. That is a behavior thing. You have to be, not just do. I'm a whole doer, but if I don't make myself become the person who follows through, the person who consistently commits and persists through any and every trial, challenge, and obstacle, I'm going to stay at this plateau. And that's with all of us. Who are you when no one's looking? Who are you when nobody is telling you you have to do something? Who are you when it gets hard? That's a big one. Who are you when it gets tough? Are you the person that folds every time? You'd rather go do the easy thing? You want to keep putting the bumpers on when you go bowling? Or are you going to set your sights on that center pin and you're going to throw that strike? You'll never know. You might hit a strike with the bumpers on, but guess what? I've seen gutter balls with the bumpers. So don't sell yourself short. Don't cheat yourself out of practicing, putting in the reps, and staying consistent and doing the doggone work. That's that behavior change piece. I've been getting up every morning and I'm so excited about it. I wake up before my clock goes off, like 2 hours before my clock goes off, and I get up and I turn on either Eric Thomas or Myron Golden on YouTube. And those guys, they get me pumped in the morning. And I just start working out. My mother told me yesterday, you're losing weight. Yep. Because I'm doing the work. I'm doing the work. If you do the work, you'll get the results. If you do the right work, you can also do a whole lot of the wrong thing. Be clear. Be clear on what it is that you need to do. Have a plan and follow it. But that behavior change piece, For me to show up every day in so many different things, I'm working out every day, even if it's just 15 minutes a day, not going to a gym. I'm doing basic calisthenics, body weight resistance. I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing vertical crunches. My back, I do have chronic back pain, so I have to find ways to work my core out that's not going to cause me so much pain that I give up. So when you have a challenge, it's your job to find a way around that challenge. Find a way to get over and around that obstacle. Sometimes you have to go through the obstacle and there's no other way. But that's the behavior change piece. Sometimes your biggest obstacle in behavior change is the people that you hang around. If you want to go to another level physically, if you're in high school and you want to go play ball in D1 school and all your friends are stoners, chances are you're going to blend right in and you're going to blow that scholarship. You got to change your circle to change your circumstances. Don't let anybody guilt you into staying where they are because they don't want to do the work to elevate. I heard it said before, we all saw the stairs. Don't be mad because I took the steps. I started putting one foot in front of the other. I heard that quote. That's not my quote. I believe J. Cole said something like that in the song before. We all saw the staircase. Don't get mad because I took the first step. Yeah. And people will be bothered, but it's okay. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. And definitely don't look back. Don't look back. Your blessing is ahead of you. Your growth is ahead of you. You owe it to yourself to change your behavior and be consistent. And part of that becoming who you are is what I said I wanted to revisit, that identity assertion. You have to know who you are for yourself. Not mommy, not daddy, auntie, uncle, grandma, nana, cousin, daughter. Who are you? Who are you? Not your job. You ask somebody, tell me about yourself. First thing they start doing is listing who they are to somebody else or what job they do. That's what you do. That's who you are to somebody else, but that doesn't tell me anything about you really. Practice that. Look in the mirror and tell yourself who you are. Remind you. Mirror work is amazing. Very simple, but so effective. So very effective. And a part of this series of elevations comes with simple belief upgrade. You've got to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the mission. You have to believe in your calling. And you have to believe that you can. Your gift will make room for you, but you have to do the work. You can't just stand on faith because faith without works is dead. So put in the work. Believe though. Believe. Upgrade your beliefs. While you're upgrading your behavior and becoming the person who has the experiences. Now, if you've been following me, you know about the clarity exercise. First thing we did was establish the experiences we wanted to have. Second thing we did was identify how we needed to grow in order to be the person that has those experiences. So all of this is building on something from before. Everything, it's all of this is building blocks, building blocks, building blocks. Be the person who has the type of life that you desire. If you desire to be a millionaire, you can't still walk around with a poverty mindset. You have to think like a millionaire thinks. You have to speak like a millionaire speaks. You have to work like a millionaire works. A person who's earned, not won, not given. A person who has won, I'm sorry, earned $1 million in their business, in their job, in their for a creation. I can assure you they have put in a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of effort, and they're not so scattered doing 500 other things. And I can assure you, I am the queen of all the things, but I didn't start feeling so much growth until I started to lock in one consistent, clear direction. My calling is here, not all these things. Those are my talents. I definitely have a lot of them. But until I got clear on the purpose for my life on this earth, why God kept me 3 times from dying that I know of, once I locked in on that, it became so much simpler. Became so much easier. And I know that you can do the same. But you have to believe, you have to become, and you have to show up consistently and stick to it. Follow through, follow up, and watch yourself soar. You will soar. I'm trying to make sure I've hit the 3 points that I wanted to talk about tonight, but the revisiting of the identity assertion, that is really an exercise for you to just do that mirror work. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, talk to yourself, who are you? Be able to answer that question. Tell me about yourself. Be able to answer that in 30 seconds or less. Get your elevator pitch until you know. If it doesn't sound organic and it's not this fake polished thing, but truly get real with yourself. Who are you? And if there's something, and it's okay if there's some things that are not ideal, some things that you need to work on, we can't fix what we don't face. So if you are a person who has some strong character flaws, identify them so we can isolate them and address them, change them. Behavior change is the first step to growth. There, I said it. I'm so tired. I know I put about 300, 400 miles on my body today. I'm really, really tired. I wanted to come on because I missed yesterday. I was still out showing houses at 7 o'clock. And by the time I got back to this side of town, I was wiped out and it was late. But although we are 2 hours after tonight, still wanted to come on. This is another week. We are in week 2. I'm really excited to just see progress. I'm really, really excited about that. Tomorrow we have credit reset, money routines. That's going to be a good one. So I've got my credit guru sister girl coming on. She is going to light it up. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We are going to go live. It's either going to be 7 or 7:30. I'll put a flyer together. Watch my socials. Make sure you share this. Share. The ones that now, after I just came on the first week, you're going to start seeing guests on more often. We're going to have a clear topic. You're going to learn some things. If you know anybody who has any need to improve their credit, if you got a 650, you can get to a 675, you can get to a 700. Anybody you know who needs some help with credit, learning how to do it themselves, or getting in her program and she does it for you, tap in tomorrow night, okay? I can't wait to see people's lives change. I have heard it said by one of my mentors that an 800 credit score is worth $100,000. I can't wait to find out and tell y'all. But you don't have to sit back and watch my life. You can do it too. That's why I'm bringing all these amazing people to you. So with that being said, I'm going to get some rest because I have a long day tomorrow and I want to make sure that I am here, fresh, and ready to serve you tomorrow. Okay? All right. Y'all be cool. Stay popping. No bubbles tonight. Good night.